We're going to look at two specific types of epithelium: covering and lining epithelial and glandular epithelial. So covering and lining, let me write some stuff up and then we'll go through it. So what does covering and lining sound like? Well, your skin covers your body, so that's your covering. And lining, we already talked back here, and I know it was confusing, but you do need to get it in your head. Anything that's going through your digestive tract is technically outside of your body. Okay, so anything within those two black lines is outside of your body. So this whole, let me clean this up. So things go in through your mouth and then they go down this tube and it does all these funky turns and blah, blah, blah. But then it gets to your anus and you poop stuff out. So anything in this digestive tract, let me do it in red. Anything in here, this is outside your body. And since it's outside of your body, we need covering and lining epithelial tissue. So watch what I highlight in red. This is all made of covering and lining epithelial tissue. What else is made of covering and lining epithelial tissue besides your digestive tract? Your skin is covering and lining epithelial tissue. Parts of the reproductive tract are covering and lining epithelial tissue. Respiratory tract, that's pseudostratified columnar epithelium. Once again, lining epithelial tissue. So covering and lining, what were some examples? We said reproductive tract. We said digestive tract. And reproduction is different than respiration, so the respiratory tract as well. Sweet. So that's covering and lining. It has that function, separates that limiting boundary between us and the outside environment. Then we have glandular epithelial tissue. So glandular epithelial tissue is, if you have a gland, okay, here's my gland. It's got a bunch of different types of cells in here. Okay, so it's got this kind of stuff, and maybe some of these cells. Who knows? Who cares what they're called? We'll look at specific glands later on. Okay, but some of this is epithelial tissue. So we'll do blue circles for epithelial tissue. So when you look at this whole gland, because remember this whole big black circle is a gland, and then within this gland we have different types of cells. These epithelial cells, these blue cells, they're going to have a secretory function. Okay, so it's the part of the gland that secretes things. For an example, the adrenal glands secrete epinephrine or adrenaline. So there's certain cells within there that are going to produce and secrete this adrenaline. So now let's define glands. Okay, we've seen that there's glandular epithelial tissue. Now let's look at glands, differentiate the different types of them based on structure and function, and then we'll move on to another video with connective tissue.